Welcome, Emeralds. This is your Demon Lord Dragana Sahak. Slowly waking up after the same FP rolls from last night. But yeah, we are going to continue where we left off with the story. In addition, if we have time, we're also going to see about, well, doing Hijikata's interview quest as well. But yeah, I'm also gonna try to. Might be a bit of a short stream because there's a garage sale going on, and I'm gonna probably have to help out. With basically taking everything down, but it sounds like there won't be much to take down since we're sawing through something. But anyway, without further ado, let's get started, and we're going for section 5 now. Third year of the Baku, 1863, 9th month, Yagi Mansion, past midnight. So it's September. Of course it's raining. Just love it for like that. I get back. Where's Huda? He went around the block to escape from the rear. We can't afford to fail this time. So, who did we kill first? Shirasawa. If the others end up escaping, fine, but not him. We have to bring him down here and now. Alright then, Sato and I will attack from the right. Hijikata Okuta, you go from the far. Understood. Let's go. So you come at last. I've been waiting forever for you to show up, Hijikata. Care for a drink first? We can't have you throwing the Shinsengumi into dismay anymore. Shirasawa, I'm afraid you have to die. Oh, so you come to kill me, huh? Did Kendo send you? He did nothing, and nothing to do with it. This was my call. The Shinsengumi doesn't need two commanders. We must be coming here by force under Commander Kudo's leadership. That's the funniest thing I've heard in ages. You should have taken that act to the road. What, you think a bunch of peasants like you could have found real work as a public service without me? Sure, you ever forgot to do it. It was that led you to this country bumpkin samurai after you parted ways with the Hirakawa and introduced you to the Iso crime when you were stuck in the capital. Stop in your tracks? Well done, Mr. Shirasawa. I know you would never leave yourself up. Huh. And here I thought you were supposed to be sleeping off of a bad drink. Good grief. So reckless. Quiet, children. The grown-ups are talking. This is exactly my point, Hijikata. Seriously, Sato, none of these soldiers have any ambition. They don't have the resolve to carry the weight of a nation, nor the ideals to tear one down. Someone else has to lead them somewhere. They can be of use, so you agree? That's not your role, Shirasawa. Well, negotiations have failed, it seems. I do hate to deal with these unreasonable sorts. It's over, Mr. Shirasawa. Say your prayers. And here I thought you were one of the smart ones. Yamatai. Say my prayers, huh? Don't be ridiculous. If anyone should be saying their prayers, it's all of you! And he's like, got that Asbos there. Senpai, if Senpai doesn't change suits, these rice crops are not going to survive. Oh god. It's like the drought this year. Indeed. That game in the journal's like baking. Do you happen to have any idea where Shirasawa's base could be? Well, since that lady was with what called herself Oyu, I'm guessing they're at my old shrine. Then what are we waiting for? We need to go help my sister right now. Unfortunately, there's so much dark bright, oozing from my shrine that we can't even get close. Damn it! What's the problem? Can't you just use that Kendo power you're so good at and blow it all away? Maybe if I was at my prime, but I don't think I could manage it while I'm still off my game. Some legend you turned out to be. Hey, who said you could drink more Okadea? You can't just live on steak. You need rice too. What are you, my mom? Leave me alone! Will you two keep it down? It's too hot for this nonsense. Reminds me of, first I was picking in my room. Miko, some of the villagers are here to see you. Me? What for? Lady Hibiko, this harsh, endless sunlight has been killing our crops. Could you please make it rain? Are you idiots or something? The gods decides if it rains. You can't just make it rain whenever you feel like it. Well, technically... Ordinarily, you'd be right. Sure thing. Just give me a moment. Thank you so much! Can you really make it rain? Good question. Yeah, how does she sleep while staying up? Is there a reason she just fell asleep like that? She may appear to be sleeping, but this is what happens when Sister receives a divine prophecy. Of course, this kind of fortune-telling isn't great for her image, so she used to only do it in her shrine's inner sanctum. Huh? I've got it! Let's go hang out on the beach tomorrow! Huh? But I thought this was about making it rain. Oh, don't worry, Pat. In fact, it would be counterproductive since you have to look forward to this as much as possible for it to work. What the hell are you talking about? We don't have time to play on the beach. Yes, I know how it sounds, but let's leave it at that here for today. Also surprised we haven't got Summer Himiko. Now, considering the fact that she's trying to make us do like a summer, do a summer filler in a GudaGuda event. What do you think this is all about, Senpai? Let's see what happens tomorrow. Alright then, I'm gonna get back to looking into the Anawa. Yes, I think that'll do the same. I'm gonna get more steak. Yeah, just do your usual Izo thing, Izu. Fine. Okay, Taya, knock yourself out. More and more, how goes it? In that case, I don't think I'll join you. Fine, you can go ahead and knock yourself out too. Alright. Okay, before the battle begins, so I'll probably slip in the Nabisco in there. Excuse me. Senpai, look, it's raining. So it is. Yeah, I knew Himiko would come through. Damn, I figured as much, but still. What's going on? How did this happen? Sister has always had terrible luck when it comes to the purpose, getting interrupted by the rain. Especially when these plans are meant to be fun. So you're saying that she's the ultimate rain magnet? The more I look forward to something, the more it's guaranteed to be rain out. Being able to make it rain might sound cool as a priestess power, but in reality it kinda sucks. Well, it's not really a power since it's like, not really controlling it much. It's raining! It's raining! Lady Himiko really did it! Oh, thank goodness! Thank goodness! It's so wonderful to see everyone happy. My, this is impressive. I see the Queen of Yamatai has really lived up to the legend. Yeah, we've got sopping wet clothes to prove it. On a different note, we found another shrine with a here working about. Why don't we talk about that more inside, where it's not raining buckets? No, I'm amazed it's like the raindrops are going through the roof. This time we found just a single, hanging out deep in the woods. There's some weird thing about it though. And all the times we watched it, it never once moved at all. Outstanding! This here must be a perfect outlet to fit my anger out for not being able to go to the beach. Well, in no time, like the present. So, no Okadea, huh? I guess we just have to go without him, Senpai. No, come on, let's get going already. We've got to figure out what to do about the dark right before, or we're never going to be able to reach this, sir. Please allow Lord Nubisco and me to handle this. Then I'll stay here. There's no telling what those bastards might do. Might come back. In fact, this should be the perfect opportunity to recruit some able-bodied villagers to make them into soldiers. Good idea. As a small army of villagers led by Lord Kitchen would be a tremendous asset for us. Well, Sato, shall we get going? Sure thing. Why you damn him! Don't you try to resist us! Alright then, let's run it to cut it down! Rah! Master, looks like the Hinoa is fighting those Susugumi imposters. So this is gonna be like a freeway fight now. That's weird, I swear. It didn't move at all when we were watching it. Damn it, whip this thing! Alright man, fall back for now! Look, Senpai, the Hinoa managed to repel those dark Susugumi forces by itself. Rah! Oh, I think it spotted us. For some reason, it feels like the scariest Hinoa yet. Here it comes! Rah! I think I know who's in it. I am willing to bet. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that it's none other than Hishikata. Because, yeah, it's like, it's just saying run noise. It's like, that's probably just... A, he makes that same noise when he, like, does his MP, and B, it's like, that's definitely a noise that a Berserker will make, which he is, so... Yep! It caught it! So now we get Hijigata now. Guess he was sitting there waiting until the idiots showed up. Mr. Hijikata! Well, that explains why I was attacking us so recklessly. At any rate, I'm glad to see him back to his old self. You mean the guy... You guys know this guy too? He looks kind of scary. Yeah, he does at first, but he's a guy that's actually pretty nice and chill once he gets to know him. You, what are you doing over there? Me, if anything, Mr. Ichikai, you're the one who... Not you, Okata, behind you! Huh? Master, well done as always, Okata. But I'm afraid that was enough this time. Master! Hate to break it to you, Shield Girl, but you're too late. Sorry about this, Drakasak. Nothing personal. They're both traitors? Why you? Ha, so if I show you two colors, wolves and Mabu. So I never mind that now. Master, get behind me quick. When do you figure it out, Izo? Oh, like I was ever be dumb enough to trust a wolf to begin with. That said, you have a weird style of the swordplay, don't you? I don't know what school it's all from, but I can breathe for all its forms at all. I can say the same for you, Mr. To you, Mr. Monkey See, Monkey Do. So maybe I should be taking you more seriously. Heh, I may not have been a perfect track record, but I never once messed up on an escort mission. Mr. Yamatai, Mr. Sata, how could you do this? You, what do you think you're doing? Hello, Ichikai, long time no see. Never expected to run into you again. Enough! Answer the question. What do you think you're doing? Why, we're just following the commander's orders. Commander Shirasawa said this. Do you say Shirasawa? Looks like this is as far as we go, Sata. Let's get out of here. Hey, at least we did what we came here to do. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? What indeed? Alright, let's take our leave. Pardon me, Sato. I hate this part. Ah! You're rich to serve, right? Yeah, at least this one you can kind of take it easy, though. Although I think some people are kind of still burnt out, but... Plus, on top of that, too, it's like some good like production and stuff run this. Haven't they got what? Although I would probably see about rolling for some copies for 2 if you haven't for Nabisco, but make sure to not roll too hard because yeah, you can really also get burnt out from points. Are you okay, Master? Excuse me. It's we Yamatai, Amy, and Sato were actually Okata? Enough going for 120 all of the pen scales. Oh, nice. It's still raining. Oh, where did Lady Keistora go? Beats me, maybe she wants to get some more booze or something. Still can't believe my sister had a hard time against her. I see, suppose that does not look nearly formidable as it truly is, but from what I've seen, I believe her when she says she's known as the god of war. Hey, Taurus, when's the rain gonna stop? I'm afraid I can't say. You have to ask Sister all about that. Sister, huh? Say, is it true your sister used to be a queen? Cause I'm sure she doesn't look like one to me. Given my sister's typically conducts herself, I can hardly blame you for the way thinking that way. Well, you can't blame her for that either. She never wants to be a queen after all. What are you talking about? Long ago, the only way people were here had to survive was hunting and gathering. They could only live their lives the best they could, they never knowing The next meal would be her last. But one day, rice made its way here from a foreign land, and in time we learned to grow it ourselves. Starvation became far less of a concern. In one fell swoop, our nation became a land of plenty. What do you think happened next? What do you mean? Isn't it basically happening? Oh wait, the instant we all had a need and perhaps a bit more, people began to fight amongst themselves. But why? A degree of abundance created the haves and have-nots. Those who have rights to begin dominated those who didn't, and in time, people of different regions of this land were fighting for each other for control of it. But then, that's no different than it was in my time. I'm sure. From everything I've heard, it sounds like there was a constant war in your time too, Lord Nabisco. Perhaps this is just a human nature. Still, in time, our people grew tired of war. They wanted salvation at arbiter, with divine power who could bring the end to conflict. My sister fit the bill. It once told me in confidence that she had heard the voices of somewhere far away ever since she was little, and those voices had told her all sorts of things. Things like tomorrow's war, the promise of the war, and it was so as she could see the future herself. So she never told anyone besides me about these things. We continued to live our lives happily. But then one day, during a particular dry year, I foolishly told the villagers about Sister's power. And before I knew what was happening, the people were worshipping her as a queen. I can't blame them. The Sister's prophecies were truly miraculous. As long as people did what she told them, were portrayed to a war or national disaster, things always worked out. Without everyone worshipping Sister, this land may never have become whole again. And so, thanks to her, Yamatai became a peaceful kingdom, free of strife and conflict. Peaceful kingdom, free of strife and conflict? Indeed. At first I thought everything had worked out for the best. But then, one day I saw Sister praying well in her shrine's inner sanctum, and I had a thought. But what was it? What have I done? Huh? After becoming queen, Sister was treated as a living deity. In practice, she kept it at arm's length from everyone else and used it as a tool for delivering prophecies. Before, she used to spend her days happily playing outside with me. Now she's no more the pillar upon which the entire land of Yamatai depended on for support. Why did she agree to that? Why didn't she just quit if she didn't like that? I said something similar to her once. But in response, she only smiled and said, as long as everyone's happy, that's all that matters. And that was all she would say about it. What the hell? That was just like, it's my fault, Sister sought being the person and became an object of worship. Perhaps it's the fine punishment that I become a Taurasi. Why are you telling me all this? Huh? I suppose I've been rambling on a bit, huh? So, it's nice to... Sister, I saw as though you have a great big sister yourself, Lord. I couldn't help but want to share some of my experience with a fellow younger brother in a similar situation. Don't want me in with the likes of you. My sister's just amazing everywhere. Unlike you with your sister, there's nothing I can do to be more useful to Sister at all. She's perfectly fine all on her own. No, that's not true. After all, siblings are supposed to help one another. The bridge seems south. Perhaps that means the sister and others will return shortly. What was that? An earthquake? Lord of the Rescue, outside, quick! What the? The black cases nearby is clearing up. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll probably... Oh, everything's gone now. Alright. Complete by repairing the workshop. Alright. So just two here. Man. But yeah, how is everyone's morning going? Mine's okay. I know I had to wake up a bit early to set up for like garage sale this today. Let's get to see some other interesting things too. Although I found out that we were actually selling the Jesus plates that my mom collected. Like, we were just missing like two to have like a full collection though. But yeah, we had them for a while, so. And then at the old house, we had them like up hanging on the by the kitchen wall archway, so. Yeah, yeah. Excuse me. Man. Yeah, actually reminds me, I need to see about going for my cards and stuff. Probably gonna take like forever to go through all that. Like, probably like a buttloads of streams to do. There, got that. Yeah. Okay, 400 that, and then play, okay. And we have to go to this one. Actually, it is Nobu. Not Nobu. God damn, he's the guy who really requires like a lot of fucking bond.
総員構えてください。早立ちです。カルメン。早立ちです。カルメン。運命をかけた戦いであれば熱を帯びなさい。マルミアドは女神でないかしら。誇りにかけて下がっているように。信頼回避臨界始まりの領域花開く命によって全て人とての夢
Yeah, actually, no, I think it's too. I'm actually wondering how things are going to go next Saturday because, yeah, that's when my sister will be around. Alright. Well, next Saturday will probably be like kind of chill. Yeah, I think we actually have to raise for that too, so. Okay, let's go again. I probably need to pay attention to this shit. That way I'm like bringing the right keys to maximize. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm starting to like myself though. Still, but no, it actually reminds me of something funny and interesting moment stuff like say for something like I remember like one time I like just laying there again like yeah, just sleep one night. It was like really it was like as a kid too, like really dorky, I couldn't sleep at all. So yeah, I think it was like annoying like mom and stuff like repeating some shit like it was said on like TV at the time too, so and I was like sharing a room with my brother too, so yeah. You would say I'll sleep, I couldn't for some reason, just like thankfully I'm older, so now such nice don't really pretty much don't really happen, so okay. That's not good. Excuse me. Let me get a couple of crystals.
なかなかやるじゃないか。見直したぞ。ま。これでまた人。
いざ邪馬台国の復ピーンと作戦が来ました。これは新たな目標が私たちの前に現れるでしょう。というか出ました。
You're the one best suited to lead the Oda clan Lord Nabiscu. Lady Nubunaga's victory at Halta was just a fluke. This time I'm certain we will bring that fool to justice. Right you are. Don't you agree, Lord Shibata? Oh, yes, I suppose so. When are we gonna add Shibata into the game? My retainers, your loyalty to the Oda clan has moved me deeply. I promise you here and now I will indeed bring this fool to justice to prove that the Oda's clan's rightful rule to all the neighboring provinces. Wonderful. Just what we want to hear. Now that the Oda clan's activity is long by us heard. Thank you, everyone. Just remember to say nothing of this discussion until the day comes. Understood. Now come, have dinner with me. Tonight I want you all to eat and drink your fill. You're too kind, Lord Nabiscu. We would have been honored to share a drink with you. Undergone go. Yes, my lord. Simpering fools. They're better enjoy the ridiculous dreams while they last. Alright. Gunroku. From here on, you do exactly as we planned. Are you truly certain about this, Lord Nabiscu? Are you serious? You already betrayed sister once. Don't think she'll forgive you for that. Yes, but it's all thanks to incompetent cities like yourselves that I haven't been able to unify the Oda clan. Remember, it's your fault that we lost the battle on you. I swear, how can you have possibly let Yoshiro and I, of all people, get the better of you? I'm sorry, my lord. I have no excuse. Listen closely, Gunroku. Now that you've been betrayed sister once, you're walking a very fine line. She may be magnanimous, but even she won't forgive you for a second time. Now, just shut up and do exactly what I tell you. Yes, my lord. As you wish. There. Now, Gunroku, we have no choice but to inform sister about my plot. And since he feels guilty about betraying her, this time out he'll support her no matter what. He's a simple, honorable man at heart. He's one of the best fighters around. He should make a good pawn for her. All that's left now is for me to die. Oh man, this could sacrifice himself. All for his sister. Siblings killing lovingly. They were working for the enemy all along? Are you kidding me? Shut up! That's none of your business. What do you mean none of my business? They used to be your allies, didn't they? See, what did I tell you? I always knew there was something suspicious about them. Oh, you think? I still don't think they were bad people at heart. Yeah, why did they do it? What are you, stupid? Did you forget how they just tried to kill you? I know you're gonna be gullible. Come on. So they were helping us out until then, right? Probably because there was something in it for them. You think? You know, the only way those two could have done it since they showed up was going around destroying the hero, was it? So that must be their objective. But doesn't that make any sense? Those hero were trapping our allies and basically brainwashing them, right? So if these Setsugumi guys really are enemies, why would they do something to help us like that? Yeah, and that makes... So it does have very good points there. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm guessing it's because of the old saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend? What do you mean? It's pretty simple actually. Somehow, Hira must have been an obstacle for the plan. The Hira, but destroying the Hira, cleaning up the blockades, the enemy controlling the blockade, so... God, that doesn't make any sense. No point just thinking about it. We'll find out once we go see for ourselves. Let's go, Okata. Huh? Go where, Mr. Hijikata? Wait, you don't mean... Of course I do. We're going to take care of them ourselves. Heh. You, Mabu, will sure love your purchase, don't you? You don't have to say it like that, Izo. She's right, Izo. There's no need to go that far. Yeah, that's right. That right there is why you have no friends. Huh? Where have you been, Roma? Sorry I'm late. It took a while to catch up with Oryu while she was wandering around in every which way. Oryu is honestly sorry, but Ryoma forgave Oryu after Oryu apologized from the bottom of Oryu's heart. God, I love Oryu. Ryoma's lucky to have someone so adorably funny as her. Big deal. Anyway, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I happened to overhear some of your discussion. Can you fill me in? Oh, of course. Well, Yamatai, Amy, and Satode. Those two, huh? Now I see. So those two Setsugumi leaders said they were loyal to the Shirasara Kami. Is there a reason for that, or? Huh? What reason? What's the traitor? It's always a... Gah! For once in your life, shut up and listen. Huh, go easy on Oreo. Anyway, I'm wondering what it was that summoned Shirasara Kami and those two Setsugumi leaders out here in the first place. Did you say what? From what you told me, it doesn't sound like Shirasara Kami formed a contract with a mage just to become their servant. So I'm guessing Zero Expert may be an anti-hero in that case, was sent here by directly from the Holy Grail. What about our two? You don't think that's the case for them too? I can't say for certain just based on what you told me, but I have to guess it sounds like they. Who cares who summoned them? The question is, what do you want, and why did they pretend they wanted to help us? I think we can already figured out why they anticipated agreed to help us. It seems pretty clear that they wanted to get out of their way. But that doesn't make sense. The hero regarding the shrines that were always in the dark, right? So if their goal was to spread the dark right far wide, why would they want to get rid of the Hinama? Right, they wouldn't, which is why I would the opposite. They don't think their goal is to spread the dark right. They think they want to collect it for themselves. Yes, someone was using the shrines to shine across the region in order to stop them. It's like letting the air out of a balloon by poking holes in it. That's probably why they turned a service into hero and made us to guard the shrines too. You think whoever did that to us did it to make us guard shrines? Huh? That whoever turned you into guys and hero must be... Wait, you don't mean... That's right, remember who the hero were modeled after. Lady Oda Nobunaga. So, Nobu's not really the enemy here. Good work, you two. Thank you, sir. How's the vessel coming along? It's going great. It shouldn't be much longer now. I'm impressed she was able to pull that off after being immersed with so much dark rain. But that's all coming to an end now. Soon, at long last, the tiresome old kingdom will be done for, and this will be all mine. I guess you call it this birth of a new nation, couldn't you? Either way, this calls for a celebration here. How about a drink? No, thank you, sir. I think you made a point to... Wait to say Salver. It says so. I see. So much to stick in the mud as ever, Yamatai Amy. On a different note, Sato, you agreeing to join me came as a bit of a surprise. Pretty simple, sir, but I got the choice I made. I always go make it for the more interesting one. I see, the more interesting choice, huh? So you're saying backing Gono at the time was more interesting than backing me? Just pull your leg. The important thing is that you two finally get to be, who should be leading the Shinsengumi. No sense of dredging out the past. I consider that war under the bridge. Now we just need to worry about the Queen Himiko chick and that good old Hijikata. Not that everyone will be able to stop us now, of course. You seem awfully confident. Is this shit just gonna work? This guy's a pretty big pain if we have to face him directly. Don't you worry about that. Just stick with me and everything will work out. It's nice, Sato. You know better than anyone what happened to guys who stick with Kondo, don't you? I get the feeling this is kind of like gonna be like a Sailor Uranus, a Sailor Neptune kind of moment with those two. Okay, now we're gonna go after Nobu here. This is a great shrine you used when you were alive, Himiko. That's the one! It's the place where, as Queen Himiko, I would always... Wait, what's going on? I don't remember this area around my shrine being so disturbed or feeling dishonors. What happened to this place after I died? I believe Lady Ida was supposed to take up residence when you're dead, but the people living here said that they never once saw her. Maybe that's where Sister's out. Come on, let's hurry. What are you even doing here? It's not like you'll be any help. That God of War would have been much more useful. Okay, I don't know what that glitch was. Keisha Tora said she was going to teach the villagers how to fight and fortify their defenses. And thus, Samato and Oryu are out conducting an in-depth investigation of the shrines. We're the only ones left to go to the Great Shrine. And if my sister's here now, then of course I need to come along. He's got a point, Mr. Ishika. If no one really is here, it's probably better if Nabisco is too. Let's go. Hey, wait for me, Mr. Hijikata. At least we didn't encounter resistance in here. True, I don't see any guards that are patrolling the place. Well, this is weird. I live here. There was an excessive number of guards keeping watch. Not to mention a whole bunch of servants out. I'm saying we to attend to my every whim. That made it pretty much impossible to slip out and go play somewhere. Is that... That is a strange. Presuming the whole... Should be some service around here to have this point. Is this really where I'm going to find my sister? I think we're going to fight Nobu directly, so you've come. Mr. Yamata Amy. I see you're here too, Vice Commander. Yamata Amy, you bastard. Come aside, the commander is waiting for you. Welcome, former Queen Himiko. You certainly took long enough to get here, I dare say. You're already too late. And what are you doing in the Queen's chambers? And when you look at that, if it isn't Hijikata, hey, how's Kondo been? Is he okay? Sure saw, you bastard. Oh right, it's completely slipped my mind. Sato told me that Kondo got the chopping block, didn't he? What a way for a proud warrior to go out, am I right? Whoa there, that was close. Damn, I see your wand is deadly as ever. Mr. Sato. Don't bother trying to sneak attack on me, Soshi. You'll never get away with it as long as Sato is around. Where's Aido? Why is she here? Io? She was never here in the first place! How could that be? Again, I guess it'd be more accurate to say she's not here anymore. What do you mean? There is no Isle here now. There's only a throne for bidding for a vessel. Professor, what are you talking about? That's what that sounds like. There's no priestess by the name of Ayo anymore. Unfortunately, Himiko, unlike you, Ayo was never able to find her successor. So when she died, this king lost its grand algebra. And unfortunately, that didn't go over so well for Yamatai, or always nor for its inhabitants. Without queen, the people of this land would never come together. Or more to the point, never fall in line to do what they're told. So I made a fake Ayo, a new queen that could serve as their eternal vessel. How could you do something like that? I'm guessing the real Ayo must have wanted to at least keep her convenient travel shrine intact. Take a look at this throne of the gods. This seat is merely meant solely to hold a vessel in this place. This Himiko is why your precious kingdom has fallen into such terrible state. No, it can't be. I see, so after myself, my sister, and the idol were gone, the people made up a fake king to keep Yamatai going. Exactly, the whole kingdom paid with puppet state, all to fit for a small handful of people. I can't believe it. I'd ever want to listen to the invisible voices share their prophecies. It makes a scheme where everyone can live in peace and harmony. Here we go. So I filed destroy the whole thing. What do you say? I've certainly heard of Yamatai myself, of course, but I never thought that would have thought it had fallen this low. So I figured I must have been the will of the heaven itself to summon you here. That's why I was meant to destroy this kingdom and create a new one in its place. The hell you're talking about? See that Hichikata, that's exactly what you and Guda lacked. You two know the hostess of Gibi really had never had the guts to do what was necessary to save Japan. I have been tearing down everything and starting over. Is this why you're siding with it? With this bastard Yamatai? Yeah, Amy? Ishika, I know who it was when we sided with that day. It wasn't Shirasawa, it was Commander Gondo. And you also know what happened to us as a result. I can't help but wonder if we made a mistake siding with Kondo back then. If we had, maybe things would have turned out different. Don't make me laugh. You really think things would make it different with Shirasawa in charge? You damn right they would have been, Hijikata. The power I possess lets me shape the future however I like. That fact isn't... Hey, no, it's not just a plot case. It's assuming some kind of form. It's aura. Of course you recognize it, Queen Himiko. This is the original honesty of the all-dead human creatures you destroyed before. You mean the inhabitants of Kuna no Goku? Exactly, this is your first call to me from beyond the grave that brought me to this land. So, also I can show Yamatai and this false priestess of a ruler. And now I found the false touch, I'm going to sacrifice her to destroy everything! Sister, she turned out to be quite a handful, let me tell you. Originally, I summoned her to be the vessel to gather all the hated creatures I had for you. But she fought back by sword-beating and souring my power instead. So that's why Nobunaga turned all the services in Hira. I suppose I should have expected nothing less from Nobunaga's spiritual origin. Not only did she return her consciousness and having it grounded away, she even managed to interfere with my plans in ways I never thought I'd imagine. But then it was just up to the quick without a pal at all. Just seemed lost. You lot show up. This time we're helping you? That's right. I have the dark bright I need now, so you have to outlive your usefulness. All that's left is a sacrifice out here, so I can summon even more inhuman creatures run the balance of the earth. You think you're just gonna stand back and watch you sacrifice my sister? You got nothing coming. That's right. We're gonna stop you here and now. Huh? What are you gonna do about it? I'm not the one who's gonna sacrifice her. You are! I am Ida, sovereign queen of Yamatai. Bear by my hand, foul human creatures. There you have it. All that's left now is for you all to kill each other. You're free to fight back, of course. In fact, I'd rather you didn't die too quickly. So if you do, I suppose I'll just kill this one myself. Sure, it would be a hassle, but like you, I'm willing to do whatever it takes, including get my hands dirty. Sure, so this is how you do it, huh? Or was it your idea? Yeah, Amy, say what you want about me, easy guy. You really did when you kill me. This can't be happening. So this is why you let us here. This is your plan all along, wasn't it? Why do you think I said it took you long enough to get here? So your bad timing doesn't change the fact that you're already long since lost. Anyway, if you skip this, we're probably on our way. Cowards. Sure, sorry. Young Amy, get back here. Well, see you next time, Uncle John. Well, probably won't be next time, huh? Yamatai, Amy, Mr. Sato. I am Ida, Queen. Ida, ruler of Yamatai. I will purge the silent of any disaster I have prevented that. Stop it. Nimadagas will attack us. What do we do? What else can we do? We have to kill her before she kills us. You know damn well we can't hold back against the likes of her. Stop it. Nobody's gonna kill my sister as long as I'm around. It's okay, sister. It's me, Nomiskin. I'll protect you. Silence! Huh? Look out, Nomiskin! How dare you, low human like you touched me? It's no use. Dark Pride has completely engulfed her. No, come on, Himiko. Can you use the power to save her? Oh no, I'm not sure if there's anything you can do with someone who's been caught in that much dark pride. Why not? You're supposed to be an amazing queen. Priestess, right? Figure something out. Oh, even then she has limits. Please, my queen, use your powers to save us. Please deliver the divine punishment of the foul and human creatures of... I, Queen Ido, cruel young... Hi, will purge this land for any disaster our friends it. Here she goes, Master. Alright, let's go. Man. Sorry about that, guy. Oh god, apparently it's hitting me harder than I thought. But the mountain should be a bit energized.
出陣します。総員、構えてください。是非に及ばず、陳滅あるのみ。早立ちです。カルメン。やだな。戦いですか。早立ちです。カルメン。私の残酷に冷酷に。
Navy's like it.
声は静か。私の神は世界をドロドロにしてファーストキューピッドクレンザー。
Jesus Christ, baby. Yeah, it's like almost to like 300 charge here. Fuck! Alright, let's go. Yeah, let's continue. Huh? Phew. If I ever go through anything like that again, it'll be too soon. No, but you're yourself again? That's not right. Sister, you okay? I'm so glad. Get back, you idiot! Stay away from me! You're trying to get yourself killed too? This crap is lethal! Huh? Sister, you're still... You mustn't be Himiko. I have filled me with... in what's going on here. I have spoke to you? How? Back when I was summoned here, and bowed to his throne, the gods of whatever surface your vessel, the fear race of idols is still left on his throne. Asked me to buy time until Himiko returned. She wanted you to buy time? That's right. Besides, there's no way I could ever let myself end up as anyone's only vessel. That's a serious all, was it? I'm guessing his power comes from the Holy Grail. Anyway, before he bound me to make it impossible for you to fight back, I did my best to piss him off. I sealed everyone else who was summoned here into here and spread this power among all you, and scattered it across the land. So then you did put us in the cinema. I did, but even that was just a point of my time. Anyway, you're not far off from accomplishing their goal. What's their goal exactly? Hang on, hang on, why is that Toro's talking? Whatever, anyway. I love how Nova's like worrying about the talking turtle. Anyway, the goal is to gather residual army for the ace piece of any creatures summoning this land, in order to resurrect the old gods. The old gods? Well, the intimidations of really. We're meant to gather and seal it in their image, then use it to destroy the entire kingdom. What's the rumbling noise? Looks like you're already started destroying this kingdom, supposedly in the name of creating a new one. Anyway, that's it for me. I was pushing luck, sticking around even before I got to tell you all of that. Oh well, at least I managed to buy you time like I asked for. First, it's up to you, Himiko. Did you did all that just to honor Ido's request? Hey, don't worry about it. Part of me just wants to mess with that asshole. These so-called sisters give me a lot of nerve trying to sacrifice me for her own ends. He used to be friends with those guys, right, Okuta? Well, damn. Well, better take care of this then. Nobu. Alright, I will. Nobu. Yippee, you're kidding, right, sister? You can't just disappear on me. You just can't. You can't disappear while I'm still around. It's not just right. It's not right, damn it. Come on, Himiko, do something already. No, Scoop. You two sisters, Master, can you figure something out? Step out, you idiot! Huh? Sister? I swear, you've been following me around like this since we were well. I'm sick and tired of it. Let me spell it out for you. I don't ever want to see you again! Oh, come on, sister, you don't have to mean that, right? Don't make me say it again. I don't have time for this crap. Prion, you have to get by in the world without knowing the Naga. Which means you need to learn how to stand on your own 2 feet. But... The biscuit. I'm sorry. I asked you this, Kasak, but look out for Nibisco for me, will you? He might not be much, but he's still my vampire. Don't worry, I will. Here I am. No, please, wait. Nibisco. Yes, sister? It's all up to you now. Sister. Sister! Sister! Yeah. Hey, Evan, how goes it? Yeah, pretty memory. That's kind of what I'm feeling at the moment. Okay, this one unlocks later tonight. So I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. Or maybe not tomorrow morning. Later. Okay. Yeah, let's go over Hijikai's interlude now. Also, why is Nabisco actually fun? Okay, there you go. Because I just want one copy, Evan, and I still need to level up his skills. Like, I have a lot of servants I need to level up. Damn it. Cringe! How's that cringy? Where am I? How long are you gonna lie there? Get up already. Okita? Listen up! Sword fighting is all about spirits, okay? Form a tick-tick, not important! You don't cut down spells with a sword, you cut them down with your whole being! Hey, Okita, he's new here. Don't go hurrying him too much. Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Hichikai. We can't go easy on him. I can definitely see why she's called, like, the demon instructor. If he can't even handle this, he's not fit to be a Tsutsugumi soldier. Now get up and let's keep going. Okay. I'm sorry, it's nothing. Here, why don't we take a little break, new guy? Go clean the mud from your clothes while you can. Alright, new guy. That's enough practice for today. No back talk. Just return to your room and get ready to head up for patrol. Don't like what I've been seeing from Katsu or Tosa, really. Make sure you're good to go at any time. My service memory. July 8th, 1864. Kaito City. Ikedaya. Sato! We're dead! Get up to the upper floor. I'll stay down here. Don't let a single one of them get away! Keep the unseen guys as far away as you can. Do you think they can swoop in and take the glory after we did our work? The Shisekumi have this handled. Hichika! Okay, sir. I'm okay. It just feels so hot right now, that's all. You can't move! Then sit out of the way! New guy! Get Okita out of here! I'm so sorry. I'll be fine after I rested up a bit. Oh, you helped me, new guy. Thanks. I'm so sorry it's such a burden at this time like this. Ugh. I have to tell Hijikata right away. No! Don't! I'm okay, really. I'm just a little under the weather right now. Please don't tell anyone else about this. This is a critical time for the Tsutsugi. Mr. Kuno, Mr. Hijikata, we're so close to chasing everything we've been working for. So please don't tell others about my condition. I'm begging you. Hey, did you hear the news? The Shogun is going to make every one of us and the Tsutsugi into retainers. Our loyalty is finally gaining the recognition it deserves. Now that the Chief Kondo is making this about, we're going to be free to serve the Shogun directly. We'll have it made. Hey, you're feeling sick again? Oh, no, I'm happy about it. Mr. Kondo's dream is finally coming true. There you are, Okita, new guy. Kondo's got something to tell us. He has every soldier assembled outside. Is this about being made official Shogun for Tears, right? This is great for Tsutsugi. I guess that thanks to my amazing exploits, right? Don't get cocky. This isn't enough for as far as I'm concerned. We're going to make sure Kondo becomes the next great daimyo. Great daimyo, huh? You're really dreaming big, Mr. Hijikata. Then again, I guess I'll just have to make sure we keep winning even more spectacularly. Oh, but now I'll go to Mr. Harada and others. There's something you should know. Never mind that. Go on, get out of there. July 3rd, 1868. Return to imperial rule is declared. Abolishment of the Edo Bakufu. July 12th, 1868. Kondo Izumi is entered in an ambush on the way back from the Nijio Castle. July 27th, 1868. Battle of Toba Fushimi. This is the one where Sato ran. Come on, Shinsengumi! Don't fall back! Come on! Advance! It's no use. We can't do anything with all those guns can't point us down! Shut it! If I see any of you try to tell, I'll cut you down myself! That's insane! What are we supposed to be doing with nothing but our swords? Damn it, this isn't really the end of my Shinsengumi? Our blades are just worth nothing any longer? February 3rd, 1868. Escape to Edo via warship. Let's see, I don't know. that this is how the battle went down. I'm so sorry I couldn't help you back when you. Not like having you there would have made a difference. Our boys were just no match for your guns. But next time's gonna be different. Once we get the guns of our own at Edo, then we will show them a thing or two. But boy, nothing gets you down, does it, Mr. Ichika? I guess I'd be better to start learning how to use a gun myself then. Never mind that. You get some rest. I can't have you collapsing after getting some sea air again. Yeah, I know. My point is I'm gonna make sure next time will be a big victory for us. You see, if I don't... Hey, new guy, once we get to L, I put in Okata in the sanatorium. Understood. Don't tell her. Once we get to Edo, we're making a fresh start. I'm not letting the system give me end like this. With the guns again we get in Edo, we'll probably wind up fighting the Sarasho Alliance on either Takudo or the Sedo highways. This isn't over yet. Not even close. March 1868 at Edo. Sisugumi is renamed the Kochiwa Jimbati. March 1868. Somewhere in Surikawa, Edo. What the hell happened to you, Mr. Hijikawa? Why are you wearing that? Looks pretty good on me, doesn't it? Our whole squad's got the new Western style weaponry. We're not letting Sacho get away with this anymore. I see, you got a new outfit too. Huh, new guy? And you said the Sisugami's new name is Koyu Jimbuta? I guess that means the glory days of the kata are over. I may be a genius of sort, but I sure never managed to see the day it became useless. We're heading off to Koso soon. We're going to intercept Secho at Kofu Castle. I see. No, I can't go with you, so. Please take good care of Mr. Guno and my son. See you around. You too. Nothing you want to say to her? Yeah. Don't worry, Okata. This Shishigime's not going anywhere. I won't let it. Come on. It's a long way to go soon. March 27, 1868. Entered Kyushu only to find Kofu Kashu occupied the Sacho. March 29, 1868. Battle of Koshu Kasasuna. The unskilled and inexperienced Kochu Jabati is entirely wiped out. Frequent desertions led to an unavoidable retreat. April 25th, 1868, Gunova Sun returns himself in the forties at Mishima and Samosa. May 3rd, 1868, Summary of Edo Castle. May 17th, 1868, Kondo Izumi is beheaded. July 1868, Okada Soji dies of illness. October 18th, 1868, Sendai Castle. You want me to lead the whole army? Yeah, that's right. You command your soldiers magnificently during the battle of Ushu Castle. Well, what do you say of putting your talents to use in the Ushu army? Alright, but on one condition. I'm going to be in charge of... Then I'll be running a much higher ship. If anyone disobeys my orders, I need to be able to count down myself. I don't care how important they are. So I want you to give me absolute power over their lives. That alright with you? That's... I don't think that's the sort of thing I can decide on my own. Coward. We're done here. Who the hell is he think he is? A jam? Up jumped a manslayer of a peasant? Well, who needs him? We're more stronger enough to destroy the Sato show bastards on our own. Let's go, new guy. These people are hopeless. Emerald's got a warship docked in the harbor. We're heading to... They're taking it easy. It's even further north. That's right. Our prospects will be better with the Itamo than they were with those who can't reach showing get retainers. This isn't over yet. I'm not letting the system get me in like this. Not as long as I still live. November 1868. Okio date. The former Bakufu military sets up their headquarters in Goryu Kaku. January 27th, 1869. Emotional. Tenkai establishes a Hokuto Date Administration. Ishikata Tashiro is appointed Vice Minister of the Army for the Hokuto Dates Administration. May 24th, 1869. Futima Gucci. What's up? The only way that these sad go bastards are going to get here is through this narrow mountain path. We're going to set up a camp on top of the mountain and fight over both sides. Wait for my signal before you attack. Keep your cool. Here they come. Let's go, Setsugumi! Fire! Draw your swords and charge ahead. Come down from the flanks. Focus on the enemy right in front of you. If anyone turns tail, come down. I'll come down myself. Whew. Oh shit, I probably changed. Oh yeah, I did change. It's just the and like the main person here. Yes, I'm supposed to get so far. Okay. Hey! Missy got bond up. And we're probably gonna start going through them anyway. Okay, now we go with our Hijikata here. How the hell are they strong? They told us these guys would be pushovers. You tell me there's supposed to be some shogunate stragglers to mop up? We're not the shogunate! We are the Shitsugumi! The Shitsugumi? The enemy scary. Kairos one up! A bad Shitsugumi! That was our first big victory in a long time, Vice Commander. Right, it's the Vice Minister of the Army now, isn't it? Don't call me that. It sounds wrong to me. Vice Commander's fine. I had my doubts when we came to Izo. No, Inzo. But the way things are, we might be able to drive out those Satchel bastards back after all. That's right, the Satchel will be gave for the Fatima Machushi while we're still defending it. Not one of them has so much as saying foot in a good day. You're doing great, especially for a few years. I wish I could give you more fitting work, but today you'll have to make do with booze. Follow me. Can't ask for a better reward right now. Hey now, don't go getting around drunk. So drunk you cause a ruckus. Keep it to one drink for a day. Even after a victory like that, you're so strict. No wonder they call you the Demon Vice Commander. Hey there, dude guy. You're boozing it up too? You're changed. You think? Maybe you're right. Tomorrow I will be heading back to the Koryu for reinforcements. You come too. There's a favor I want to ask you. A favor? You see, you and I are the two last few Sutsugumi survivors out there. That's why I can only ask this of you. May 26, 1869. Koryu... Okay, date. Go back to Edo. Find family in Hindo and tell them everything. My family in Hindo and tell them everything that's happened with the war so far. You can't be serious. You'll need this letter. Oh, and here, take this photograph with you. You know, I look pretty good in this. These photograph things aren't that bad. Bring you to the very end. I'll give you an order, damn it! One more word, and I'll tell you down where you stand! My family in Hido will be... Take care of you. Take care, new guy. No. You're not really the new guy anymore, are you? Let's see. Your name is... Ishimura. No, that isn't... No, it's you, Trikasa. Did you see your memories, Ishika? Beats me. Certain memories are weird. I can't tell where the hell the memories begin, where they was sent. But at this point, it doesn't matter if they're my memories or someone else's. Whatever happened here, happened a long time ago. Back when I cared about was my vow of loyalty. So, as far as I'm concerned, my Sutsugumi hasn't died yet. Now go on. This next part of my own persona, the Sutsugumi of me, and me alone. Part where you die. Yeah, I'm going. No matter how hellish the battlefield gets, my loyalties will never die. Wherever I go, so goes the Sensegumi. June 9th, 1869. During the desperate defense of the Fujimaguchi, the Imperial Army breaks through the defense lines along the coast. Ishikawa troops are retreat in the Goryuteku, and the Imperial Army surrounds the Hokkaido. June 20th, 1869, the Imperial Army begins an all-out attack. An attack is launched to rescue the survivors who were left at the Benten Taiba. June 20th, 1869, early morning at the Imperial Katamon. I know he dies in 1869, because this is where it all ends. Sureku Shishikata, there's no way we'll make it back alive. Shut it! If I lose now, I won't be able to show my face at Kondo's grave. Listen up, if any of you turn tail on me, I'm cutting down myself. Cut them up! Effects! Come up! Effects! Sensegumi. Sensegumi. Curse you, Sensegumi. Curse you, Sensegumi. Your hell is too good for you! Now that's more like it. I was made for battlefields like this. Keep your curses, I've heard it all before. This is how my battles always go. Lose a fight from the start to the finish. And yeah, that doesn't even matter. As long as I'm here, the Sensegumi does not fall. No battlefield, no hellscape can ever break my loyalties. All I can do is keep moving forward. All I can do is keep cutting on my foes. Let's go, Sensegumi! Advance! Damn. It got really into like a badass house here. It's like, people really need to like show this man some props. Have some help here. There it goes. Okay, let's go. Hey, good night. Okay, let's. I want to test to see how much damage this does. God. Jesus. Mikata. Thank you for playing this. Faraway visitor. Yes, you're the one watching this from elsewhere. I wanted someone to remember this fond moments. He fought to the very last of what he believed in, even knowing he would be a reward for it. He carried the loyalty of so much with him, and never stayed down. He remained the sense of me to the very end. Oh no. Even now he wants to stop advancing onward, so I hope you'll continue to watch over him. Yes, just so. It was truly the man who started it all, the last of the Sensei. His vow now far in the distance, but his Masako as surely remains. Okay. Okay, this little phantasm Shitsugumi C plus has been upgraded to C plus plus. This significant damage that gets to a single enemy that gets more powerful when your HP gets low. Yeah, definitely worrying, so yeah, it's definitely now increasing now, like plus increases with overcharge. He applies to Shitsugumi, even should he be the very last of them. So long as he remains, the Shitsugumi will be undying. This extreme pride is what makes him whole. As he stepped over the corpses of the pharaoh comrades who fell one by one, he continued to believe in the bearer of the Bakuto until the very end. He was the lone member of the Shitsugumi who continued to fight to the very end, and his fight still continues. I don't know what that bleeding is. Yeah. It was done and breakups are done. Alright. So there's that, and then we have this that still needs done. Alright. Well, guys, I think I might probably call it here because I've been feeling a bit tired lately. But yeah, tomorrow we'll continue with this, and then I'll probably see about going through like all these Garen quests. It'll probably maybe tomorrow too, like depending on like how far we get. We'll probably be like at Time Gate. and probably maybe start like some speed running. Yeah, stick around. We're gonna find some in the raid. Alright. Oh, okay, someone like from Singapore is doing some rolls right now. Guy's a red one, it looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna wish them luck because yeah, that was like absolute hellfest last night. But yeah, guys, have a good one and enjoy your weekend. And see you back here tomorrow. This is your Demon Lord Dragana Sox signing off. Later.